Etra-chan saw it. My name is Kuroki. This story is from when I was working at my previous company. At the time, there was a marriage boom happening in the company. I'm getting married soon! Oh, really? That's great! It seems like almost everyone's married now. Exactly! Marriage is happiness after all. An unmarried man has no appeal, right? Huh? Wait a minute. Hey, Kuroki! What about you? Got any romantic stories to share? Well, not me. Work is his lover. He's clearly not the type to have such stories. I guess so. Well, you better find someone soon. An unmarried person has no value. Oh, so...
Actually, I got proposed to recently. I can't wait to get married.
You're gonna be a dad soon? I'm gonna be a valueless person if I don't get married. I need to get married! Being pressured by these beliefs. I tried approaching women at work. Excuse me!
Yes?
Signed up for dating apps, and even visited matchmaking agencies. But all my efforts ended in rejection.
Sorry, you're not my type.
Did you get rejected again? How many rejections is that now? I can't keep getting made fun of like this. But I kept going for weeks, and finally made a girlfriend.
Kuroki!
Oh, what's up, Akane?
Let's go home together.
Akane, from a different department, was bright, friendly, and cute. Having her as my girlfriend is unbelievable. It must be so much fun having her as my girlfriend. A few months later, our happiness came to a sudden end. Akane, what's wrong? What do you need to talk about?
I'm sorry for this being so sudden, but I think we should break up.
What?
I found someone else.
Someone else? Sorry, Kuroki. I didn't even notice that you were dating her. Mr. Akamatsu? Well then, that's that. Do you have anything else to say, Akane?
No? You're so much more handsome, Mr. Akamatsu. Kuroki's boring anyways. Thanks for everything, Kuroki. I hope you find happiness.
There's always a next time, kid. Don't give up hope. Oh, and I'm leaving for a date today, so finish up my work for me. Oh, I think he's healed. There was no chance it would have walked. What?
The news has already spread throughout the company. Looks like Kuroki's a loser again.
My mental state reached its breaking point. Not just because my girlfriend left me for a senior, but because this news spread, labeling me as a loser. With everyone looking at me with ridiculing eyes, I couldn't sleep, and I couldn't eat, falling into depression. I couldn't continue working in such an environment, and decided to resign. Oh? You think you can just quit on us? You spineless son of a bitch! And so, I wasn't allowed to quit. And after showing my medical diagnosis, I was finally allowed to take 1 year off from work. A few weeks later... Kuroki, are you still not coming back? I went to the museum with my wife during the last holiday. Maybe you should go out with a girl too. Staying in your room all the time won't let you meet anyone. Damn it! What's wrong with this world? Just let me rest! Emails of this sort from colleagues and seniors arrived almost daily, providing no peace even at home. But if I refused to reply, you can't even reply? You know you can't get a girlfriend because you don't pay attention to these things. I'd get verbally mauled as such. And if I were to block them... Yo, come out here right now! You got some guts to block me! Come out! You're taking a break from the company, but you know how much trouble you're causing? These alcoholics. They physically paid me a visit too. Am I really a failure? Just because I'm like this, everyone mocks me? Will I have to live as a loser? Unable to ever get married? I can't do this anymore. Despite taking leave to rest my mind and body, I felt increasingly cornered. However, about half a year after I started receiving support, a turning point came. Huh? Etra High School's baseball team reached the finals for the prefectural tournament for the first time in decades, aiming for Koshien. That's my high school! Without knowing why, I left home with just my wallet. Wait, I forgot to put on my contact lenses. Oh well. As if searching for something, my feet led me to the stadium. It's already started. The game was intense, and at the very last minute, it's a hit! Etra High School has secured their spot in the Koshien! I screamed and cried, caught up in the excitement. Whoa, that was intense. I wonder when was the last time I got this excited. I'll wait until the crowd dies down before getting on the train.
The train bound for Etra Mountain will be arriving on track number 2. Please stand behind the white line.
Wow, that's so cool. This is the Model XX. Such a classic. Huh? That's the idol that I used to support. I never knew she became so popular. Huh? Kuroki? Whoa! I knew it was you! What's up? It's been a while. I finally got some long holidays, so I thought I'd visit. He was a friend from high school, Katsura, and this was the first time we met since graduating. Kuroki, you seem to have lost some weight. Huh? Oh, really? By the way, what brings you here today? Your company has weekdays off? Well... Kuroki, if you're free later, do you want to go for a drink? Huh? Sure, but let's go eat something delicious. I'll treat you. You really don't have to do that. Don't worry about it. I invited you after all. But in return, let's go to a place that I recommend. Unable to refuse Katsura's invitation, I ended up going out to an izakaya with him that night. How could they do that? That's so cruel! I mean, but it's true. I'm not married. And I always have been a bit gloomy and not very interesting to talk to. That's not true! And the whole idea that marriage is everything is wrong! But, sure, getting married is something to celebrate, but it's not something you should do by suppressing your own feelings. I know you have lots of hobbies, and you enjoy them wholeheartedly. Kuroki, what is it that you truly want to do? At that moment, I remembered. I originally loved trains. Making and running models was my hobby. I also liked idols, going to handshake events, and I loved watching sports. I had hidden all these hobbies because I thought they were disadvantageous for marriage. But today, after all of the random events that happened, all the excitement came back. This is much more fun than matchmaking. Katsura, I get it. If you're changing workplaces, I'll do whatever I can to help. You should leave that company as soon as possible. Thanks. Hey, listen up. I'm engaged with Akane now. My wife's cooking is so delicious. Thanks to Katsura, I'd completely woken up. I felt nothing towards the emails from my company colleagues who had been pressuring me. I like idols, railways, and sports. Today I went to watch a baseball game at high school. I took lots of train photos and plan to go to an idol photo session soon. I'm too busy enjoying these things to think about marriage. As expected from my colleagues. What are you doing while we're working?
You're so creepy.
Quit that stuff and get a wife! I got criticized a bunch as such, but it didn't bother me a single bit. I was able to quit my current job in the end. And with Katsura's help, I was able to get rehired at a subsidiary of the company where he worked. I'll do my best. That company was a toy maker, and many of the workers were stereotypical nerds. So no matter what I spoke about, none of them made fun of me. A few years passed. So, what made you quit your previous job? Well, is what happened. A marriage craze? Thinking marriage is the ultimate happiness? That's such a narrow-minded bunch! I was rushing to get married too during that time. Rushing into such a significant life event never goes well. Those people, I bet they're going through a divorce wave by now. Huh? I didn't care much about my old workplace, but a divorce wave, huh? Wonder if that's really happening. Looking up my old workplace's SNS group chat, I was shocked! What the? Got cheated on and got divorced.
Divorced, home wrecked by domestic violence, burned in debt and declared bankruptcy.
While I was enjoying my time at this company, they were leading some dramatic lives. That cheater! How could she leave someone like me?
I'm not a loser.
Whoa. Their situation is none of my concern now. But they seem to have learned the hard way how narrow their views were. But it's their own fault, so I'll stop looking. Taking joy in others' misfortune makes me no different from them. And above all, it's a waste of time. Meanwhile, I found a new company, a new way of living, and I could lead a fulfilling life. A few years later, Kuroki! Hey Katsura, it's been a while. How have you been? Good. Sorry I haven't been able to reach out to you. I've been quite busy. Oh right, congratulations on your child. Thank you. My wife and I have been all over the place, but watching our child grow is so much fun. Hey, but you're also newly married and busy. Is it okay to go out for drinks today? Well, actually, my wife told me to go out and refresh for a bit. That's such a Karin-like thing to do. I'm glad we both met good people. Yeah, so let's toast to our happiness today. Let's have a blast! All right, let's drink away! Yep. And so, we're both leading happy married lives with the people we met in our new lives. If we had rushed into marriage, we might not have found this happiness. I'm home!
Welcome home!
Tsutsuji, Daddy's home!
You're so in love with her, honey. Dinner's ready. Let's eat before it gets cold.
Yep, thanks.
By the way, Etra-chan, the idol you support, is starring in a drama soon, right?
Oh, I need to check that out. From now on, I'll live without forgetting what it feels like to be happy.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。結婚できることが幸せと思う人もいれば、生涯独り身で好きなことできるのが幸せという方もいるわけです。結局、価値観は人それぞれですよね。その価値観を持つのは結構。結婚して幸せだとか自慢するのは結構。しかしそれを押し付ける真似だけは良くない言動です。それに何より、作中でも言っていた通り、結婚という一大イベントを焦る必要なんてないですよね。急がず焦らず、自分のペースが一番に決まってます。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また、少しでもスカッとした方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。